Okay, fantastic. Thank you everyone for joining. My English teacher always said, show, don't tell. So here we are at the beginning. This is real-time video AI. My name is Richard O'Grady, and I work with the Livepeer Foundation. And I'm going to spend the next 12 minutes talking to you about what is real-time video AI, why it's important to the world, and how you can ultimately get involved. Now, real-time video AI is incredibly difficult to do. Why? Because usually when you have batch-based jobs, when you have usual generative AI, it can be done with high latency, right? It can take 20, 25 seconds to process everything and deliver the output. Whereas with real-time video AI, which as you can see, as I move my head, there is a slight delay, but requires very, very low latency and high compute on a continuous basis. This is a very heavy data stream that comes through, but as you can see, there is a real output and it responds to my body. So we can go into different ones, but I will let everyone explore in their own time. So I'm going to talk today about real-time video AI pipelines and why the future of live video is interactive, open source, and creative. So as you can see, there are new ways of creating and manipulating live video. And we really believe at Livepeer that the future of video is interactive, the future of video is open source, and the future of video is creative. As I've already said, my name is Rich, and I spend my days thinking about the future of live video with Livepeer. And to begin with a brief history, so obviously generative AI models have ushered in this new era of creativity, starting with Google Daydream and the hallucinations back in 2015. Then obviously in 2022, Midjourney hits the scene and has 1 million users within 6 months. Runway comes on the scene and opens up new video creativity, and anyone can suddenly generate their own videos and come up and put them together with high resolution. And then finally, the much-awaited OpenAI Sora appeared on the scene in 2024 and has fast become the leading platform for generative video. But there is a new wave of creators and developers who are now exploring how to apply these AI models to video real time. Now, what does that mean? Real-time AI video combines multiple models into one pipeline and then applies that pipeline directly to a live stream. So you have the incoming video, the video then gets decoded, the AI models are then applied real time, and all of this is the aim is to have this sub-second within a matter of milliseconds. The models are then applied to the video is encoded, and the outgoing video is then that manipulated stream, along with all of the metadata that comes with it. Now, like I said, this is computationally very, very hard and requires a huge amount of infrastructure, distributed infrastructure around the world to be able to do this, because whenever you're thinking live video, you're thinking content delivery networks, you're thinking globally distributed compute, which requires a very, very high bandwidth and low latency. And the cool thing is, though, that obviously with Hugging Face and the birth of not the birth, but the summary, the aggregation of open source models out there, there are loads of open source media models that we can play with and combine into a given pipeline. So you may have seen video background removal, lip syncer, or stable diffusion, which have obviously been developed by amazing open source developers around the world and can be wrapped up into a single pipeline and applied directly to live streams. So what does this mean? Well, ultimately, it means that video can now become creative, interactive, and intelligent, right? So this is an ingest of Erica, our founder, on the right, and the output of him being transformed into a character from Shrek. So it's, again, this is another video that is ingested real time, and you can see that the image is manipulated, and the video is manipulated and then transformed into something else real time. So why does that mean that it's interactive? Well, we all know that the future of video is interactive. We know that we will have virtual assistants, virtual teachers. We know that we're going we already have image recognition at a large scale. Computer vision is moving forward. So we need to ensure that videos are not just something that we passively consume, but something that we also interact with. And this is how they can become intelligent and also lead to a new wave of creativity that comes through not just creating the video, but interacting and manipulating it. And Daydream is Livepeer's first real-time video AI application. For those of you who missed it, we can quickly go back and have a tour. So this is Daydream as it currently is, and what we can see is there are already loads of pre-packaged pipelines that we can apply to a given live stream. So for instance, I can turn myself into Ben the Robot. If I click on here, you will see that it automatically manipulates it. Now, obviously, this is great for a bit of fun, whether that's on social or also creating virtual agents that can be used by any sort of VTuber or otherwise. But this is all happening real time, and you can imagine the next stage is not just an agent doing this real time, but also when I, for instance, I'm a content creator and I want to go to sleep for 12 hours, but I want to be on a 24/7 live stream, people can still interact with me if I have a virtual equivalent of myself. There are plenty of others that are here that have been created both internally by the Livepeer team and various other contributors that we have in our ecosystem. And there is a really exciting new wave of creative technologists that are combining. Oh, I've gone double. There we go. It's part of the fun. That are exploring new ways of interacting. Now, there's a long way to go. We know that particularly open source models do lag behind closed source models, but this is where open source AI and the creativity that comes through open source is already leading to a massive growth in the number of pipelines available. So please do try it out. I will say that we are in beta, so do expect bugs. Please come up with some amazing prompts. We do regularly run prompt competitions, so feel free to check it out. But I think the main thing that I want to, it's all well and good having an avatar and having a little bit of fun on social, but what are the real world applications here when it comes to real-time video AI? Because we can obviously get lost in a sort of closed circle in Web3. We know this. So what are the real applications of real-time video AI across the board? And we're looking at just the beginning. So there's everything from accessibilities around disability, sign language, there's healthcare and disease detection, real-time sports analysis, public safety with AI moderated, regulated surveillance of private and public spaces. There's film and entertainment. There's education and virtual classrooms. The number of possibilities with video are endless. That's already 80% of internet bandwidth. And in the future, with the birth of new interactive video, we see this going up even higher. So where does Livepeer fit into this? Well, Livepeer is really leading, building the leading real-time AI video community and platform. We really are trying to onboard developers and researchers at scale to make sure that we can fund community members to have further experiments. And also, we're launching an API soon so that we can start seeing some of those use cases beyond Daydream that we've put forward already. And that is obviously going to be a super exciting time when developers can start having a play themselves. And a quick history. So Livepeer has been going since 2018. And as we've said, video is hard. And we've been working on this since 2018 and the launch of the token. Well, actually since 2016 when the company was founded, but we launched a token in 2018. We bootstrapped a network of GPUs before anyone knew what a GPU was, focused on transcoding. We launched Livepeer Studio, which was an easy-to-use API on top of the network, and have now entered this cascade vision where we're really positioning Livepeer as the leading force in real-time AI video. And on my side, we've recently set up the Livepeer Foundation, which is a very small, lightweight team looking to really fund and accelerate the new research experiments and applications with real-time video AI. So if you are interested, please do reach out to me either here if you're in front of me, or find me on Telegram or on Discord, and I'll be more than happy to give you some pathways of how you can contribute. I think that's time. Thank you very much. Over to you.